It's August 1st, 2025, and this is your weekend forecast, and it's brought to you by the Apex team with REMAX Infinity, taking you to the apex of your real estate journey. Connect with one of their experienced agents today and get top dollar for your home. Visit reachtheapex.ca or find them on Facebook for more. Quad cams right now show the only area that's seeing cloud cover across the island is pretty much eastern Newfoundland. Almost everywhere else is about clear as a bell, and the satellite imagery shows that really nicely. Notice as I broaden out the view, the only cloud cover is over the southeastern quadrant of Newfoundland, and then we get some kind of fair weather puffy clouds over Labrador, where there likely are a few showers on the go at this hour. A large weather maker down to our southwest, a big area of low pressure wreaking havoc in air travel for parts of the northeastern United States yesterday and potentially again today. Although it's moving south, there is some rain in there. And earlier this week, there were some indications that we might see some rain from this, but it's going to stay 2 hours south. And future radar satellite imagery shows that really well, remaining offshore overnight, maybe grazing the southeast Avalon, but that is about it. Now, as we go throughout the day tomorrow, we're going to see a sunnier day across the island compared to today in the east. Everywhere else, just about as sunny as today. Dry again. We'll talk about July stats next week and how dry it's been. Into Labrador, a few showers again tomorrow afternoon. Those are going to continue into some areas into the evening, but by Sunday morning, we are quiet. But there will be some showers tracking into Lab West during the day as a cold front begins to move through. That front is going to spark off some afternoon showers and storms and also increase the wind speed. So for tomorrow, our Saturday, if you're going to be heading out and about, wind speed's not going to be an issue. On Sunday, they start calm, but as the day progresses, those wind speeds are going to ramp up as that cold front and associated trough begin to move in, increasing that pressure gradient force just a little bit. And notice in the southwest coast into the Gulf and parts of northeastern Newfoundland and the coast of Labrador, those wind speeds 20-30 kilometers per hour before we even factor in the gusts on Sunday afternoon. Now we take a look at the fishery forecast for the weekend. This is a general forecast only. If you need information that will help you make critical decisions, this is not for you. You can consult the Environment and Climate Change Canada Marine Forecast for that. You can shoot me a direct message. I'll help you out, or just find an expert. But both days look pretty good water-wise. Swells maybe a little bit bigger on Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you're going to be doing some fishing, but both days look pretty good water-wise. Fortune Bay along the south coast, very much the same. Comfortable temperature-wise, not a lot of wind until later in the day on Sunday, and the swells don't look to be too high. Same thing for the southwest coast and the Bay St. George area, although notice on Sunday, those wind speeds are going to be quite a bit higher. In fact, gusting over 40 kilometers per hour and could be even higher than that later in the day. For the southern part of the Gulf, northern part of the Gulf, very much similar. Wave heights don't look to be huge either day, but again, keep in mind the winds are going to pick up Sunday, so locally we could get some higher wind waves later in the day on Sunday. For Green Bay, White Bay, Notre Dame Bay, and Bonavista Bay, wave heights don't look to be overly high in the nearshore waters on Sunday or Saturday because winds are primarily going to be offshore. And you can probably find some shelter as well, especially on all those islands in Notre Dame Bay. And then into Labrador, a little bit more swell on, it looks like Saturday compared to Sunday, but Sunday is going to be windier, but the winds on Sunday are going to be more offshore rather than onshore. Temperature-wise overnight, we are comfortable. Temperature-wise tomorrow, we are also quite comfortable. Looking ahead to Labrador overnight, very comfortable. Dare I say fall-like, a few early showers. For the day tomorrow, scattered showers and highs into the upper teens and the lower 20s. We take a look at Sunday's forecast across the board again. A little bit cooler in Labrador compared to the island with the afternoon showers and thunder showers. But on the island, we're looking at temperatures on Sunday into the upper teens and 20s once more with an abundance of sunshine. If you want a more detailed look at the forecast, get the app, the Sheerr Weather app. It's in the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, over 50,000 downloads so far. So thank you so much for everyone who's downloaded. If you haven't, you should get it. Find me here on Facebook, meteorologist Eddie Sheerr. You can also find me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, almost everywhere else other than Facebook as Eddie Sheerr. Sheerr is how you spell my last name, and same thing for Sheerr Weather. You can see it right there when you're looking for the app. Have a great Friday, and I'm sure I'll have some updates for you over the weekend. Talk soon. Bye-bye.